Welcome to the Black Business Podcast, where we help Black entrepreneurs, Black business owners, and Black consumers connect their Black dollars. Now, here's your host, Jenny Jones.
Hello, it's great to be with you today. I am your boy, Jenny Jones, the host of the Black Business Podcast. And joining me today is Chef Kaashif Johnson of the Central Valley. He's working out of the Stockton and the Sacramento areas down here in the Central Valley with Flavors Catering Company. Today's show is brought to you by the $5marketinggarage.com, where all of your online digital marketing needs are met inside the garage. I'm super excited. Me and this guy, he's a busy guy. I'm a busy guy, but we were able to connect. We were able to put it together. Our guest today, he found time in his busy schedule to join us here on the Black Business Podcast, where we connect entrepreneurs, small businesses, and consumers with their Black dollars. Listen, without further ado, you got to hear this guy. He's full of energy. Please welcome to the show, Chef Kaashif Johnson of Flavors Catering Company. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Hello, Mr. Jones. Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate you guys.
Hey, man, it's nice to have you. I know we was trying to connect, man. Just call me Jones. Just call me Jenny. You're all the Mr. Jones. I appreciate that. I ain't that much older than you, or hopefully not. But listen, man, like I do with all of my guests when they get on the show, I say, hey, listen, we hop on an elevator, right? I don't know you. You don't know me. Listen, brother, we're going to the 47th floor. Tell me what you do.
Not a problem. Well, like you said, with the great introduction, my name is Chef Kaashif of Flavors Catering Company, LLC, based out of the Central Valley, Northern California area, Sacramento, Stockton, Oakland area. We provide top quality service with top quality food. We get our meat and our food products from all of the local farmers and distributors. Therefore, we are constantly and consistently bringing that top quality food product along with the culinary service as well.
Wow. Okay. So, I love to hear that. It's definitely, I got a couple of chefs coming on the show. They're all different locations. I got some out of Atlanta. I got some, from the Midwest. I got them all over. And so tell us, so you're saying you do, tell me about this locally thing. You're like, hey, we do fresh locally. Is that, because
yes,
and we ain't going to talk about other chefs. We're really just going to concentrate on you today, my brother. So tell us, when you say fresh, if I call you, I know I'm getting fresh. Is that what's going on?
Yes, sir. If you call me, one thing that you can guarantee is fresh and top quality and satisfaction. So when I say local fresh foods, what we do here in the San Joaquin Valley, I'm not sure if you are up to date, but in the San Joaquin Valley, we have some of the top best produce grown right in our very own backyard. So what I do is I go to the local farmers, I go to the local meat distributors, and what I do is I work with them. So you're literally having a farm to fork experience.
Okay, I like that.
Yes,
now,
sir.
So a lot of people can't say that because, trust me, I do know about the agriculture. That's the agricultural belt. As far as they're putting it down out there in that area. I think I'm going to have a farmer on here, a young lady. She put together a farm. She has fresh fruit and all that other stuff.
Exactly.
I'm going to have her on the show. I can't wait till she's on the show. And so I do know they do a lot, and we're known. That area is known for fresh produce and stuff like that. So what you're saying is, listen, I can give you a unique, fresh flavor that you may not get from somewhere else. You like that,
Exactly.
Okay, good. So listen, give us a little about your background, man. Did you just roll out of bed and start cooking, or tell me a little bit about your background, bro?
Okay, so my background is I come from a family of chefs. My mother and my father owns their own restaurant in Atlanta, which is called Cynthia's Soul, Scent Soul.
Okay.
I started working in their kitchen, helping them out. Of course, after school, getting paid short wages every Friday until I got older and I went to college for culinary arts management in Atlanta, Georgia, the Art Institute of Atlanta.
Okay.
I studied culinary arts management and I have my degree in that field. So what I did was I took all of my knowledge that I learned from growing up as a child, and I also took my culinary knowledge from school, and I packed my bags and I came to California with it. And from there, I started Flavors Catering Company in 2014 with all of my culinary background. And now I've been in the culinary industry for the past 15 years, but I started Flavors Catering Company in 2014.
Okay.
So
Man.
before I came to California, I was a kitchen supervisor in the downtown Atlanta area. Okay. Working in fine dining, also working in senior living homes. I've served some of the top senior living. I was a dietitian for the mayor of Atlanta, mother at that time. Okay. They lived in the senior living home. So what I did was I took all of my knowledge that I learned over the years, over my past 15 years of being in the culinary industry, and I put it into my company. And I invested into Flavors Catering Company, LLC, back in 2014. So like I said, I've never been anything but a chef. This is all I want to do. This is my passion. This is my love. And you can taste it in our food.
I can taste it in your voice, man. You fired up right now, man. That's good, man. I'm getting a little proud right now because, to meet African Americans, I've had one or two chefs on the show already and what I'm seeing is all of you guys have your own unique style, right? So you tell us, it's two things. I'm gonna load you up with a 2-pack question, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me your signature dish and then tell me your signature menu item or your signature package. So 2 things, signature dish and then signature package, which you love to do. Tell me post-COVID, right? Now that COVID has happened, this is something that I'm doing now, but tell me your signature dish first. The 2 don't have to be related, but I just want to know. I want to get I'm feeling your flavor. So just give me a little idea. Signature dish first.
Okay, not a problem. Our signature dish, and this has been our signature dish from day one. This is one of my favorite things to cook just because I like the way it looks once I do the proper presentation.
Okay.
Is chicken cordon bleu. Chicken cordon bleu is a chicken breast pounded out, flattened out, and rolled and stuffed with Swiss cheese, ham, and your choice of fresh peppers. What I do is I use, instead of ham, I do thinly sliced honey deli turkey breast.
Hold on right there. What you're telling me, man, I think you might need to say this for the expo, man. You might, is that something, you can just, don't give me the ingredients and all the good stuff. I think we need to save that, man, because is that something you'll do for the expo or you got something else in mind for the expo?
I got something better up my sleeve for the expo, sir.
Okay, well then go ahead and finish what you were talking about. Man, I can't wait, boy.
Not a problem. So the signature dish for Flavors Catering Company, LLC, is our chicken cordon bleu. Like I said, it looks beautiful once it's properly plated on a nice bechamel, thick cream white sauce. Ooh. It's wrapped and it's coated. So it's pan fried till it gets that nice golden, crispy, crunchy taste, and you slice it on a bias axis and you domino it so you can see the cheese falling out, the red peppers, the green peppers. And then you have that nice crunch of the chicken because you fried it. It's okay. I'll make it for you.
That's your signature right there?
That's one of my favorite dishes to make. And one of the things that gives you a ooh and ah.
Okay, you like to, and I noticed about you chefs, man, y'all like to see people smiling and just like, you get that high when people are just enjoying your food. Is that a fair assessment?
That is very fair assessment, and I can back that statement by saying because nowadays in our time, people eat with their eyes first before their stomach. And by me saying that, I say if you put a plate in front of someone that looks delicious, that looks plated very well, that looks basically like art, culinary type of food, they're going to want to eat that before you put a bowl of something else slopped together in front of them. So they're going to eat with their eyes before their stomach. So I pride myself on having top quality presentation because if it looks good, 9 times out of 10, it tastes good.
All right.
And that's what we do. We do great flavors.
Man, boy, you sound like you school trained up in here, man. He like, man, listen, I lay it like that. I lay it with the cheese and all that. All right, so that's cool, man. Man, I'm excited. So listen, because, you know, with COVID, right, I haven't been going out to restaurants and stuff, but my wife and I, we've been making it our thing to try to do some date night stuff, right? So tell me what you're doing. It don't have to be a date night thing, but just tell me because I'm thinking I'm going to surprise her, right? She doesn't think I have nothing up my sleeve. You know, I've been married 23 years. She's like, man, what else you got up your sleeve? I said, listen, I've been meeting a lot of people. Meet this young man from Flavors. I'm bringing him up here and I'm going to be the man. So I'm going to take you up on that. And we can definitely look at that cordon bleu. But listen, what have you been doing post-COVID, right? What's your new thing? Because all the restaurants, they can try to have people eating outside, but it's still a little warm. What's going to happen when it starts raining? Tell me what the game is, man. What are you doing right now? What is your new package?
That is a great question because like you said, COVID-19 has changed this industry drastically.
Okay.
So what I have done was I have became a innovator in my own way and created an online restaurant. Therefore, it makes my guests, it gives my guests and my clients, I like to call Flavors family members, not clients. But like I said, it gives my Flavors family members a better way of viewing my new menu items, gives you a better way of contacting us and getting information on new events, like I said, new menu items. And we also have merchandise as well. As you can see, I'm wearing a Flavors hat.
Okay.
And also wearing a Flavors t-shirt.
I like that. Flavors Catering Co. Okay, I like that.
Yes, sir. So like I said, the way I worked around COVID-19 was, for one, I started doing meal preps.
Okay, meal prep.
And then for two, I started doing meal prep delivery items.
Okay.
So what I do is you contact me off of I have a website as well. That's
we'll talk about it because I'm gonna give you an opportunity to give us all your contacts. So
Thank you.
We got the
so
website.
You go to the new online restaurant and it's simple as ABC. You click on the menu. It's several different menus. You have breakfast menu items. You have pasta menu items. You have combo menu items, and you have hors d'oeuvres. You also have fruit displays. That goes back to what I said with the farm to fork. We're using fresh fruit from local farmers and distributors. So every fruit display that we create, just know it's fresh fruit grown right here locally in the San Joaquin Valley.
That's why you got the flavors going on. So listen, let me ask you about the food prep. So is food prep, then you mail it or you deliver it, or how does that work?
So what the food prep is, what my clients and Flavors family has been doing was, what they'll do is they'll contact me via my website. Okay. My contact information is on my website. So they'll call me and we'll go over the certain diet that they have or the certain meal that they want. Because like you said, everyone has their own sort of swing and twist to it when it comes to culinary arts. So what I do is I get to know my client. I get to know my guests. I speak to them and I hear what type of food brings them comfort. Because that's one thing that we also do. We do fine dining with the comfort food twist. Okay. So like I said, once I speak and once I connect with the client, I create their own personal menu. Okay. And that is a breakfast, lunch, and dinner menu for each day. So that's 3 meals each day. Okay. Most meal preps are good for 1 week. So what I do is I do a 7-day meal prep with 3 meals in each day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for Monday through Sunday. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And once everything is prepped out, what I do is I literally, me and my team, do drop-offs and delivery items. Therefore, we are assuring everything is fresh and made weekly.
Man, hold on, man. You just said a mouthful there, man. I mean, no pun intended. But listen, what you're doing is you're saying, hey, person calls me, you know, they go to my website, they place their order, whether it be breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and say, hey, listen, I'm gonna be out next week. We're gonna be busy next week. So I'm gonna order up a Monday through Sunday meal plan. I'm gonna create that. So I call you, and then you just deliver like a suitcase full of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Or talk to me about that, because I ain't never did this before, and I think I'm going to start trying to do that, though. And so go ahead.
What we'll do is, like you said, basically you will contact me. Mm-hmm. We will have a conversation on things that you and your family likes to eat.
Right.
And what we'll do is I will create a weekly meal prep menu for you and your family that will be emailed or sent via text directly to you. And you will say, okay, and what I will do is I will create that weekly meal and I will bring it to you, yes, in 1 week's worth. And then once you're done with that week, the following week, I'll bring you another week's worth.
Okay. You know,
so therefore, it'll be more easier and at your leisure to just, hey, today's Tuesday. Oh, I got breakfast already made from Flavors Catering Company. Let me go and grab it out the freezer. All you have to do is just heat it up and warm it up yourself.
Let me tell you what's so funny, right? This is something I know for a fact, and anybody can argue me on this. Black people, African Americans, we are some of the most creative people. We gonna make it happen. People like, oh my God, COVID is here, right? It's a real thing. COVID is real, but people in my community, the people I've been talking to, the people that's been, that I've been connecting with online, they like, oh, COVID happened. No problem. I switched over here. Now I'm doing this. And we're like this in our community. And that's what I love about the African-American Black hustle, right? We're going to make it happen. And what I'm looking for is unique people on this show. I'm looking for unicorns. People like, man, I didn't know this guy existed. I didn't know Flavors Catering Company even existed. What they're going to find out from you is like, oh, I've been looking for a meal prep, right? I've been looking for a person to do that. And I found you. That's what this show is about. And I got to tell you, I applaud you. And I appreciate the fact that you did not stop your hustle and roll over and play dead, right? And there's some professions that they just really can't. The law saying they can't do it. But what you're saying is, listen, I got my mask, my suitcase, we'll travel. We making our stuff. We're still going to do what we got to do. I love that, man. I love that. And I'm running into a lot of people that's, man, this COVID ain't going to stop my hustle, right? As long as people need what I got or what I'm providing, they're going to be able to provide. I'm going to be able to find a way to get it to them. So let me ask you this one other quick question as we kind of almost come to a close here, because I've learned a lot here today. Hopefully our viewers and our listeners have too. But listen, so do you do any type of, you talked about the meal prep a lot. You talked about the online restaurant. Give me a little bit more about, is that where I can just come and pick food and then a hand comes and delivers it in front of me? I just watch a video or something. Is that talk to me about that? Or is that just where I can just order from and then it'll show up? Tell me, I need to know what the difference is on that. Okay,
so with the online restaurant I created it with a platform called Eat.chats and iNeons. What that is, it's 2 different platforms. So once you go to my website, it's a red icon that you click onto, and that automatically brings up the online restaurant. And I also have the online restaurant in a Q&R scan code. So hold
on. I am not trying to interrupt you, but brother, if you telling us some proprietary stuff, people will steal your ideas now. So you don't want people. And the only reason I put that out there is because a lot of stuff online. People say, "Oh, I like what they're doing. I'm gonna steal that." So now it's not unique to you no more. So if you don't want everybody to know that's just your own, you got your own flavor on it, then I just wanted to know what the experience was as far as you, the way you put it together. If you don't feel comfortable in sharing that, you don't want nobody else to kind of copy, because people be copying. You don't want nobody else to copy, man. You ain't even got to share that with us. You good with that?
I'll give you a straight answer.
Yeah, just give me. Yeah. So what am I ordering something? Am I getting something? Don't give me the details, because I don't want nobody's stuff to be stolen, because people out here stealing your stuff. That's a shame, but they are. So if that's your little unique flavor, keep your little unique flavor to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. So So when you go to the online restaurant, Flavors Catering Company, LLC, you'll see you have several menu items. You'll click onto the menu item, either it's pasta, either it's seafood combination, or it can be our Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. What you do is you pick whatever menu item you want, you put it into your cart, you place your order, the order comes up on my end, we let you know what time it will be delivered to you. We prepare it and deliver it to you.
Man, shut up. So listen, what's the window on that? Because now you got me excited about those Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. What did you just call them?
Philly cheesesteak egg rolls.
Oh, man, I would be a hero right now if I came up and showed up something like that at my house. So what now, because I'm in the Sacramento area, I know you serve Central Valley. That's probably about 45 minutes away on a good day on 99 or 5, depending on what kind of traffic you're looking at. What would I look like if I order something like that in the morning? Says, I'm not going to cook this evening, but I want to get something together for my wife especially. So I go in, order around 9 o'clock that morning for dinner. What I'm looking like?
That's not a problem. What you can do is you can do what we call pre-orders. So if you wanted something for dinner tonight, you would basically contact me probably the day before, place your order, and I will have it delivered to you the next day. Therefore, everybody gets what they need, and you also get to enjoy the fantastic flavors.
So let me ask you this. So it's really a 24-hour notice, or what's the hour range of, hey, we take orders within 2 hours or something? Give me that, or 3 hours, or depends on what it is, or you make your determination at that time.
It's more of a 3-hour range.
More of a 3 hour range.
It depends on the amount of the food. If it's a whole, say if it's a dinner for 7 people, if they place that order today, we will let them know that your meal is being prepped and it will be brought to you at this time on this day.
Oh, I see. So yeah, because I mean, logistics, you got to understand. And so what you want to do is you want to make good on your promise. So you're like, listen, I'm not going to take an order that I can't deliver on, right? Listen, you wanted this special kind of fresh roast beef or whatever. The markets are closed right now, or I should have got there before 12. So listen, and so on your website, is it have let me ask you this, because I'm a little technical, right? Every now and then, every other day I can be technical, right? But is it a constraint in there that says we can't do 9 orders in 2 hours, right? We can't do 9 for 9 people in 2 hours, or is that something you make a determination on? I'm just asking. Did you understand the question, or?
Yes. What I do is basically, like I said, I let them know before they even place the order if I'm accepting orders for that amount, and then I also give them a turnover time. So therefore, they'll know what to expect, and they won't, just like you said, I won't fluster me or my team.
Got it, because you always want to be on top of your game. Hey, you know what? I can respect that, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that says a lot about you and your business, because you're like, listen, if I can't deliver excellence with flavor food catering, I'm not going to take that order, because all money ain't good money. Because I'll take that order, stress my team out, struggle to get it to you. Then you talk bad about me, like, man, I wanted this order. I asked for it. It came an hour late or whatever. Then you know how that is, because you know how our cousins are, right? Now you on social media. Now you're defending yourself. But they only tell one side of the story. They don't tell how they was ordering for 15 people and they gave you 15 minutes to show up with it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And so you like to alleviate that, to not put myself in that kind of a situation. I just let people know up front, hey, but if you want your stuff right and you want it tight, work it in this window and I got you. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Man, listen, I am super pumped up, man. You know I'm gonna use you, right? You already know I'm gonna call you, right?
Hopefully, I'm waiting.
All right, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna put you to the test. I'm gonna let the viewers know, hey, he was what he said he was. He was all good. So listen, do you have any items you want to show us, right? I think you wanted to show us some. Are you gonna do that now? Are you gonna do that later? You want to do that at the expo? Go ahead.
Some more items on the Flavors Catering Company website.
Okay.
It's like you said, post-COVID, you have to be innovator in this new world that we're living in. So we have Flavors Catering Company LLC face masks.
Man, come on now. He got the face mask. Y'all can't be out there saying y'all ain't got no face mask. My man got them.
We have Flavors Catering Company LLC t-shirts.
Okay. What does that say? Good for
my slogan is good food for great people.
I like that. Okay.
So as you can see.
Okay, Mr. Unicorn. Because you did,
yes,
man.
Sir.
All I want on my show is unicorn.
Whatever color you want.
I love it.
I'm wearing one right now today.
Okay.
And I'm also wearing a Flavors Catering Company hat. You can find all these items under our merchandise section on our online restaurant.
Let's go ahead and get those. Let's go ahead and get those web addresses. How can we contact you? IG, website.
Okay.
Give us all your stuff.
That's not a problem.
Give us your stuff, man.
One way you can contact me, my website.
That's a lot of stuff.
Company.
Uh-huh.
www.flavorscateringco.com.
Okay.
That's my website.
Okay.
My Instagram is at @flavors_catering company. And my Facebook is Kaashif the Chef, Flavors Catering Company.
Okay.
And all three of those platforms, you can contact me, and you can also place your orders via website and online restaurant.
Okay. And so all of your information we're going to have in our store, shopblackbusinesspodcast.com. We're going to have your contact information up there where people can click on your links and be able to find you and be able to connect with you and be able to possibly order from you. Let me ask you this as we kind of close up. What's your minimum? So your minimum, actually, we already kind of talked about minimum, but what's the largest you would do and the furthest you would go out of the Central Valley?
I'm glad you asked that.
Okay.
Just this past holiday season was a great season for us. This past December 2019, I catered and hosted the Christmas party for both Walmarts in Lodi, California, and 8 Mile, Stockton, California. That was a party of 750 people in one day that we hosted. And I might say we did very well. So that was the largest I've done in one day.
Whoa, back up. You did 2 different Walmart locations.
Okay, yes. So I did the Walmart in Lodi, California Christmas party.
Oh, you did their Christmas party. Okay.
And then 3 hours later, I did the Walmart 8 Mile in Stockton Christmas party.
Whoa. Let's back that up. So you did 2 events.
Yes.
For a major that's a Fortune 100 company. You did for a Fortune 100 company. You did the 2 locations I know where both of those locations are. You did one earlier in the day, and then you did the other in the later part of the day. Did they have the same?
Exactly. That's exactly what I did.
They had to have the same menu, though.
Oh, of course, the same exact menu.
I was gonna say,
they had the same menu. It was not. Listen, the way I operate, I totally believe in preparation is the proper key to success.
Man.
I totally believe it.
Dude,
so by me saying that, it was over 756 people, but with the proper preparation and the help of my team, it felt like no more than 75 people because everybody was eating their food. Everybody loved it. The food was hot. We also had fruit displays. It was a great Christmas party for both Walmarts.
Man, Kaashif, boy. Man, I'm impressed, man. I've been here. You know, it's funny as we kind of bring it to a close. It's been a lot of chefs want to be on the show, right? I look at them, I'll check out their presentation online, right? Because if your presentation online is not that good, and your food, I don't know, because you said, and when it comes to chefs, your presentation means everything. People eat with their eyes first.
Exactly.
I'm learning that, right? But before you said that, that's what I was discovering as I was trying to look at these people and see if I wanted them on the show. Only thing I wanted on the show, and the only thing we want as our listeners, we want all Black businesses to do well. Don't get that twisted. But what we're trying to look for, we're trying to look for those unicorns. We're trying to look for people that's doing it and that people never heard of. And it says, oh, well, I keep spending my dollars over here. So won't you spend your Black dollars over here? You're not going to get a drop off of service. And that's what we're trying to do here. And so when I found your company, people was like, man, you need to check out Flavors. I said, all right, I'll check out Flavors, man. I've been looking at a lot of caterers and a lot of chefs and stuff. Then I went here, so I said, okay, Flavors has kind of got it going on. Now that I bring you on the show, it's proven, brother. And so continue doing what you're doing. I appreciate you. I appreciate all African Americans out here trying to do their hustle legally and the right way, trying to grow their business organically, right? And so I applaud it. So now, before I close, are there any parting words that you have? Again, our listeners and viewers are small business owners, entrepreneurs, and consumers. That's who are. Do you have anything for any of those? And then I got one more thing I'm going to ask you when we're done. Do you have, what are your parting words? Your words of wisdom.
My parting words for the entrepreneurs, for the small business owners, for anyone that's striving for greatness at this time, during this time that we're all living in. I want to say, for one thing, you have to have a plan, because if you don't have a plan, you're already lost out here. So create a plan. Sharpen your skills every day, all day. Market yourself, brand yourself, and always provide top quality service and products, because that is the only way you will be remembered and your company will be remembered, off of your service and the quality of the product. Like you know, Flavors Catering Company, LLC is here to stay. We pride ourselves on providing good food for great people.
Man, boy, you sound like one of my students, man. That's the stuff I be telling people. That's good, man. I appreciate that. You well schooled, man. We're gonna have to talk offline. Your stuff is together, and I appreciate that. People was telling me about you, and I'm like, nah, we're just another chef or whatever. Man, I started digging in your stuff. I say, okay, he got his stuff together, and that's why we had to have you on the show. So
one more thing.
Yeah,
another
go ahead.
Thing.
Uh-huh.
So with the Black Business Podcast vendors in the online store, if you guys so happen to purchase Flavors, anything from Flavors Catering Company, as far as a meal or with the vendors event, the first 50 people with their orders will get a free Flavors Catering Company t-shirt and also a Flavors Catering Company hat with the matching face mask.
Man, what you say? You know, that's what I was going to ask you. I say, man, do you have anything for our listeners? You are reading my mind. Book this guy. Y'all need to book this guy because he's got it going on. Book this guy for your next event. We already know how events are and very strategic. I like the fact that we didn't even get into your event planning for post-COVID, but me, knowing you already did the logistics and said, okay, we got to make sure that this happened. We got 6 feet. You know how many people are there? Man, you own it, man. You going places, man.
Thank you, sir.
You remind me of a young me. I don't know. Your drive and your innovation, and you're trying to connect the dots and always trying to make sure you're marketable and always trying to put your best foot forward. I appreciate that. And the Black Business Podcast, thanks you for coming to the show. So listen, anybody out there, try to share, subscribe, try to get the word out on what we're trying to do here. We are looking for unicorns, right? If everybody's doing it, everybody's doing it the same way, we okay, right? But if you're trying to do it, you're doing it differently. You're trying to take your game to the next level. You're trying to take your customer service to the next level. If you know any businesses out there that way, send them our way. Okay. Share. You can find us on our YouTube. You can also find us on Facebook. You can find us at our podcast, which is shopblackbusinesspodcast.com. That's our store. And then just regular, theblackbusinesspodcast.com is our podcast. That's our platform. And the thing about our platform, I just want to make sure everybody knows, we are in iTunes. We are in Google. We're in all the major areas. Here's the thing. Only one platform, and that's Podbean, our base. They're the only platform that does our podcast where you can actually visually see people. That's the way I wanted all of my interviews to be. You can see, you can connect with these people, right? Don't forget to join us for our end of the year expo is coming up. All the guests are going to be on there. They're going to have their breakouts. They're going to do a lot of things. They're going to share wisdom. They're going to share recipes. So look for that coming. Join our Facebook page, The Black Business Podcast. Okay. So hope everybody is well. You guys take care. Until next time, take care. See you. Peace.
Thank you for listening to the Black Business Podcast, where we help Black entrepreneurs, Black business owners, and Black consumers connect their Black dollars. Hosted by Jenny Jones. If you like what you heard, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our podcast. If you want to learn more about all our podcast guests and spend your Black dollars with them, visit our online store at shopblackbusinesspodcast.com.